శశికుమార్ గారిని మేము ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఒక 1.5 year బ్యాక్ అక్షరవనం అని ఒక కామన్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్లో వీ మెట్ అట్ అక్షరవనం. దెన్ అది చాలా స్టన్నింగ్గా అనిపించింది. అంటే ఒక మనిషికి ఇంత డైవర్సిఫైడ్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఉంటుందా అని. నేను వెరీ రేర్ పీపుల్, మేబీ టాప్ 10లో హీఈస్ ఇన్ ద 1 or 2 places. అంటే నేను కలిసిన వాళ్ళల్లో ఒక మనిషికి ఇంత నాలెడ్జ్ ఉంటుందా అని. అందుకని ఖచ్చితంగా మన ఫ్యామిలీలో వారిని ఆహ్వానించి వారిని విందామనుకుంటున్నాం. అంటే పిల్లలు కానీ ఫ్యామిలీస్ కానీ ఏ ప్రొఫెషన్లో ఉన్నవాళ్ళైనా కానీ. ఒకసారి మేము సెకండ్ మీట్ ఎర్త్ సెంటర్ని అక్కడ కలిసాం. ఆ ఎర్త్ సెంటర్లో కలిసినప్పుడు వాళ్ళ షెడ్యూల్ మిస్ అయింది. ఒక యూట్యూబ్ వాళ్ళ గూగుల్ మీట్ ఒకటి మిస్ అయింది. మిస్ అయిన తర్వాత బయటకు వచ్చి చూస్తే ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఒక 40 countries నుంచి 200 మెసేజెస్ ఉన్నాయి. అంటే వరల్డ్ వైడ్ మీట్ ఎవ్రీడే జరుగుతుంది. ఆ గూగుల్ మీట్ అది ఎవ్రీడే ఉంటుంది. మీకు అది లింక్ అది కూడా షేర్ చేస్తారు. అంటే భగవద్గీత దగ్గర నుండి శాటిలైట్ ఇష్యూస్ దగ్గర నుంచి అన్ని డిస్కషన్స్ ఉంటాయన్నమాట. సో అది ఎవ్రీడే ఆ డిస్కషన్స్లో మేము ఆ రోజు ఎర్త్ సెంటర్ నుంచి బయటకు వచ్చి కొంచెం లేట్ అయ్యేసరికి అంతమంది గురూజీ మీరు ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళిపోయారు, మీరు ఆ టైంకి రాలేదు, మేము చాలా డిసప్పాయింట్ అయ్యామని అందరం పోస్టులు పెడతా ఉన్నారు. సో దాని తర్వాత యాక్చువల్గా మనం ఈ ఫామ్ గురించి ఒక సెల్ఫ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేటరీ బోర్డ్స్ తయారు చేసాం. అంటే అసలు ఈ ఫామ్ ఏంటి, కమ్యూనిటీ సపోర్టెడ్ అగ్రికల్చర్ అంటే ఏంటి, అగ్రికల్చర్ అంటే ఏంటి, నేచర్ అంటే ఏంటి, ఇలా అన్ని డైవర్సిఫైడ్ టాపిక్స్ తోటి మనం ఒక సెల్ఫ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేటరీ బోర్డ్స్ ఒకటి కార్వింగ్ కోసం పెడితే ఆయనకి చూపించకుండా అది కార్వింగ్ ఇవ్వకూడదు అనిపించింది అనమాట. ఒకసారి చేస్తే దాన్ని చాలా వండర్ఫుల్గా, అంటే ప్రతి బోర్డులో మళ్ళీ నేచర్ అనే వస్తువు అన్ని మాటలు వచ్చేలాగా, అగ్రి అని వచ్చేటట్లుగా చాలా చాలా చక్కగా డిజైన్ చేశారు. అయితే ఇట్లాంటి వాళ్ళు నాకేమనిపిస్తుంది అంటే వీళ్ళు దేవదూతలు అనొచ్చు. అంటే మనకి ఎందుకో ఎక్కడో కలుస్తారు, వాళ్ళు ఏదో ఒక ఎన్లైట్మెంట్ ఇస్తారు. ఒక మంచి పని జరుగుతున్నప్పుడు వాళ్ళు మనతో ఉండి మనతో నడిపించి ఇంకొంచెం బెటర్గా చేసేటట్టు చేస్తారు. సో అందుకని చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా విందాం. ఎందుకంటే మనం వీఆర్ డిఫరెంట్ కమ్యూనిటీ. మనకి భోజనాలు లేకపోతే డాన్సులో పాటలో ఇట్ ఈస్ దేర్ ఎవ్రీవేర్. వీఆర్ విత్ నేచర్, వీఆర్ కో డాన్సింగ్ విత్ నేచర్. సో దట్స్ వై అంటే మనం మోర్ ఇదిగా ఎన్లైటెండ్గా, మోర్ పవర్ఫుల్గా, మోర్ ఇన్ఫర్మేటివ్గా ఉండాలని ఇక నుండి ఎవ్రీ సెషన్ వీఆర్ ప్లానింగ్ టు ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ వన్ గెస్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ అగ్రికల్చర్ అండ్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ అండ్ వన్ గెస్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ ఆల్ హోలిస్టిక్ దిస్ థింగ్. సో శశికుమార్ గారు మీరు ఆయన ఏ టాపిక్ గురించి అయినా అంత చక్కగా చెప్తారు. దాన్ని ఏదో ఈ పర్టికులర్ టాపిక్ అనొద్దు, సరదాగా మాట్లాడుకుందాం. అదేదో వారేదో మీటింగ్ ఇస్తారు, వాళ్ళు బాబా మనం భక్తుల్లాగా కాకుండా టుగెదర్ యాజ్ ఎ ఫ్యామిలీ మనం డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నాం, ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవుతున్నామని. మంచి భోజనం రెడీ అవుతుంది. భోజనం చేసిన తర్వాత మన చేలో చుట్టూ ఉన్న గోరింటాకు కోసి పెట్టారు మన వాళ్ళు, మీ చేతికి కూడా పెడతారు. భోంచేసి చేతులకు పెట్టుకొని ఫామ్ అంతా చూడొచ్చు. దాని తర్వాత సరదాగా ఏదైనా చిన్న ఆటలు ఆడుకుందాం. దాని తర్వాత అక్కడ చెట్టు దగ్గరికి వెళితే అక్కడ మంచి ఫోటో బూత్ ఒకటి తయారు చేశారు మన వాళ్ళు. అక్కడ మళ్ళీ దీపాలు అది ముట్టించి సాయంత్రం కూడా స్నాక్స్ తీసుకొని కొంచెం ఈ టుడే ఈజ్ అవర్ డే అన్నట్టు పెట్టుకుందాం. తర్వాత ఇక్కడ ఫోటోగ్రాఫర్ ఉన్నారు, అందరూ ఫ్యామిలీస్ తోటి ఆ బూత్ దగ్గర కంపల్సరీగా ఫొటోస్ తీసుకోండి. ఫొటోస్ తీసుకొని అది మేము షేర్ చేయడానికి ప్రతిసారి ఏమవుతుందంటే కొంతమంది ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ పీపుల్వి మేము పోస్ట్ చేయగలుగుతున్నాం, అందరూ ఉండట్లేదు. అందుకని దయచేసి ఆయన ఎక్కడున్నా మీరు పట్టుకొని మంచి ఫొటోస్ తీసుకోండి. మీ దగ్గర ఉన్న ఫొటోస్ కూడా గ్రూప్లో షేర్ చేయండి. నౌ ఐఎమ్ రిక్వెస్టింగ్ శశికుమార్ గారు సార్, మీరు కూడా స్టార్ట్ చేయొచ్చు. ఫస్ట్ ఆయన ఒక బ్రీఫింగ్ వారే సెల్ఫ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేటరీ చేస్తే బాగుంటుంది అనిపించింది. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
నమస్కారం అండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ద కైండ్ వర్డ్స్. I think we met before Aksharavan. I hosted you on a Google Meet, which was
yes.
that Manmohan Reddy is the culprit for me.
Virtual meeting.
Virtual meeting.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I think it's
Question bank.
2019 2019, Enadu has published one page on me, and that is why Manmohan Reddy know me. Before that, Indian Express published and Enadu translated it. And Enadu published because there was on one Sunday, generally they put somebody and they already made somebody's profile, but it was not very captive. So the editor wanted some fill in the gap, like I am there in between you and the lunch. Correct. Always my life is fill in the blanks.
Can you speak in mic, sir, if you don't mind?
Therefore, what happened was, I met her when I gave a TED lecture in Vietnam University. So I am connecting where we all connected together, right? So I always go back to the roots. There we had a lunch together because I was also a speaker, she was also a speaker. And she is a well-known journalist in Hyderabad because she has a rice bucket plan. I don't know you ever heard. She collects rice from different people and distributes to poor. And that was her topic. And my topic was creativity to the power of infinity. How do you become highly creative in life? So we had lunch together, so I met her. By mistake, I gave my card to her. And soon after that, the fill in the blank Sunday, somebody was wanted, so immediately she called. I said, I returned that time from Sharjah after a workshop for students for writing exams. I generally my name is, don't forget my name. Even if you forget all the discussions, don't forget my name. Because you can Google back and then see what happened today, because I am recording all of your smile. Right? My name is Doctor, that is because I am a mathematician. TPS, Teachers, Parents and Students. So I maybe must have seen more than millions of students and millions of teachers and millions of parents. That means the whole community is over, right? I just returned from Sharjah on a program and then I told her this is what I did. I have nothing else to say. What I did last week, if you want to publish, you publish. But she made a beautiful story on Indian Express. Because Indian Express is not that famous, right? But it came throughout India. And the number of response which came to me, they call who is this person and then they contact. It was only 10 or 15. But then Enadu got it and published in, I think I got more than 4,000 in a week's time. Got it? I've got all of the numbers in my mobile even now. So I keep changing. So that is the impact of Enadu. That is how Manmohan Reddy got me. And then during COVID, I was not moving out. Almost every day he speaks to me for an hour. Because by mistake I told my background is agriculture. My father was a farmer. We had a farm. I worked in farm my childhood. I did all that job what you can do in a farm I have done. Including climbing on the coconut tree and plucking. Once I told this to somebody in Kerala, they asked me to climb and then took a picture and then published in paper also. And then next day I started getting called that we don't have people who can climb coconut tree, can you come and pluck? Because that is more demanding than a scientist or a teacher today, right? So he told me there is lot of demand on agriculture, why can't you do it? And he was pulling me to his farm. I went once and then we got nice toddy and all that. When I went to that field, when the person who got toddy, he was my student because I was a professor of MBA in one of the colleges. So I said, good, I have got a student after MBA, he is doing this job, right? So we know that just now he finished telling, right? 10th class, 12th class, and what you do in life is not what is related. Don't see that in Hyderabad, I was a professor of MBA. I keep telling, you can say that your father was or mother was illiterate. But now the next generations, somebody was asking, what will happen to the next generation? Next generation people can say that my father and mother are MBA, BTech. Because government subsidized all this. MBA is almost free that time. Correct? No, any professional course, girls free. I said it's beautiful. That is why we are seeing lot of white buildings. And when you travel, you see white big building, engineering college. What comes out of is BTech. Yesterday also I was there in one of the engineering colleges orientation program. So 1,000 children. They don't want a mechanical, they don't want civil, they want only IT, and that's it. IT is good enough. Computer science, electronics, that's it. So I have seen more engineering college students than probably everywhere. Wherever you go, it's engineering college. And after engineering, what do you do? MBA. Because you don't get a job. So what is to be done? Go for MBA. That's what people do. So I am into education, I am into academics. So everything I see academically. When he asked, some subject came, so I gave life, because that is what is common interesting. I wrote few books, and the title of all my books are related to life. Life Made Simple, that's one of my book, where my interaction with the students, mostly students, not during Facebook. Earlier there was a grandfather for Facebook. Anybody? Orkut. So during Orkut time, I was very active. I had lot of groups, and one of the group name I kept Life Made Simple. So lot of questions came, lot of answers also came, and that was a discussion. So as it is, Orkut discussions is put into a book. Probably only one man in the world who wrote a book on social network discussions, maybe Dr. DPS. But that is a beautiful book. You can open and you can read, because it's question and answer. All are unrelated. And what are the problems there? Common man's everyday problems. Got it? So you could ask anything. So people ask rubbish questions, I still answer. And all that is dubbed with including spelling mistakes, as it is. But then people started scolding me, why are you doing it? People get misguided. Then second edition, I corrected some of the spellings. Otherwise it is as it is. And there is no forward there. The last word was, there are a lot of spelling mistakes. I will correct it in the next edition. That's what that was correct. Then I wrote a book called Life of Love. I was in Delhi with the PM's office, Manmohan Singh. So I was one who loves public, but then that office was having a lot of restrictions. I'm not able to move outside. You know what is raw, related to raw, right? So then what do you do? And not much of job. I think in 2 years I signed only 96 files. So that's a job which I had. I was deputy director there. So what most of the time I read newspapers. We get beautifully kept newspaper there, and you know, yeah, we are paid for. And I was doing a lot of studies on how many doctors from AIIMS commit suicide. You think AIIMS is the best place, right? So most of the PG students commit suicide because of the pressure. A lot of problems, you know, the pressure is more. And global warming, I used to read a lot. Every day you see from many people speak about global warming. I have a different view of that. That's because I read thoroughly. Government paid me for that, right? Every day you will see different newspapers saying that carbon is more. So what is the solution for carbon?
Plant tree.
Lime. That lime comes from the lava. And there are few islands in the world where lava is more. So America says, take that island and put in water. So that the vapor will make lava up and the carbon will get dissolved and all that. So funny solutions, and they get Nobel Prizes. No joke. Do you know that who made global warming famous in this world? Al Gore. For what? He was a vice president for America. But how? Why global warming? Along with one of the IPCC chairman of India, who was very famous during that time, he made a movie. They contributed together and popularized it. And that movie was The Great Global, The Inconvenient Truth. If you have not seen that movie, see that. But then don't stop, see the next movie. That is against that movie, there is another movie made by British 37 scientists who said all these are rubbish and foolish. But that movie nobody will see. Only this movie they will see, because half knowledge is the world, right? Everything is running. Now I am with the United Nations NGO Association as one of the advisory board. That is because during yoga, I spoke entirely different style of yoga than mostly what? What is yoga today?
Traditional yoga.
Traditional yoga. What is traditional yoga?
What we are learning.
What you are learning from where?
What Guruji is teaching.
What
And we
which
will-
Guruji is teaching?
and we will-
You tell me one person who is teaching that.
Ramdev Baba.
Ramdev
What do they do?
Baba.
The belly putting up. Have you seen any of the gods belly putting up, Shirshasanam and all that? If Indian tradition, do you think our traditional yoga had Shirshasanam? I'll tell you, Google is very simple. At least from today, go and Google and find out who started the Shirshasanam. Please. It is not Indian tradition at all. It started in 1920s before independence in Maharaja's palace. I am recording, I am putting it on YouTube. Many times I put similar things. So I have no reservations on it. Because I know who did it and whose disciple is the Secretary for United Nations NGO Association. He is called His Highness Dilip Ji Maharaj. His guru was Baba, not this Baba. No, he was called Bua, Bhuva. Bua. Bua went to America and then shown all these with only, you know what dress they wear, right? The langoti, which the minimum dress in the body, and he could blow, you know what is conch shank?
Yeah.
Continuously for 25 minutes. And he had that breathing ability. He was one of the invited person at Maharaja's palace in Mysore. Along with, you will see the Satya Sai Baba, 18-year-old person sitting and listening to this discussion. I have a picture of that. Very rarely people see such pictures because he shared to me that. And there was one Bua and another one was the modern yoga, the father of modern yoga. Anybody knows? Whichever yoga you are learning. Who is that? Iyengar. Iyengar was in Pune, Bombay without a job, and his brother was a gymnastist. Cousin brother was a gymnastics. In the most of the events, he was a invited person. Both of them joined together, came to Mysore to show the gymnastics yoga, and that gymnastics yoga is today's Shirshasana. There is no Surya Namaskaram. There is no yoga. So what is life when people say we are all misguided? Not in food alone. Who decides all this? United Nations decides Yoga Day. And this is what is. I remember when the Yoga Day, beautiful picture of people in the same straight leg. See, discipline and straight leg keeping is not natural. It is artificial, first of all. Correct or not? You are saying you want to be with nature and you become so disciplined. Discipline is sophisticated. It is not simple. No. I am very, very strict disciplinarian. Today morning I scolded him for becoming slightly late. Correct. I am very strict because that's how I have been trained and you cannot forget it. That is there in your brain. What is trained, we cannot do it. So what is untrained probably comes to us when we are in our native. In my hometown, I am not at all strict because I know that's how the. If somebody says I'll come just now means you will come in the evening or afternoon. Correct. That is nature because nature is like that. There is no strict discipline is not there. So we remember or we think that discipline is life. Exactly at 3 o'clock you should have tea. And 8 o'clock you have to wake up. 9 o'clock 3 idlis and 1 o'clock lunch. Correct or not? Disciplined food. So your body you know how to take care. That's what the lecture agriculture and all that. Correct or not? But then do you think in the same style every day? Do you meet the same person every day? Do you laugh the same style every day? You know when your Uttar Pradesh works, Madhya Pradesh will not work. If you are thinking too much, your tummy will not work. So it's all related. Sharira manaso yoga paraspara manubrajet adhara adheya bhavena taptajya kadayoriva. Okay, you don't have to learn this. Don't worry. But somewhere Sharira Manaso, if you know, go and type Sharira Manaso Dr. TPS. There will be some explanation on this. Almost all of them are recorded. I am not saying it now. So Sharira Manaso Yoga, the body and the mind is such related. Manaso is not mind. I don't have any other English word. one of the toughest word which India has, probably Westerners don't understand, is manas, because they don't have.
And we say heart, sir.
That is the problem. So one of my another book where I wrote my poetry is open heart surgery. I wanted to circum myself in an open heart surgery, but I don't want to do it because the doctor will see my secrets in my heart. Because we are so much indulged into English, heart is manas, so we keep everything in heart. So if somebody opens, you will see it's a problem, right? So it is not heart. Heart is what?
Pumping machine.
Correct. But then it is not. What is? I am happy. So what is manas? Manas is the software. If body is the hardware. Correct. In a computer you cannot show where is the software. It is there. It's working. Once it is on, it works. Correct or not? So where is manas? Manas is not heart. It is there throughout the body. Every cell has got a consciousness, and that consciousness knows. It's not a new theory. Yena chakshusha pashyanti, yena chakshunshi pashyati. My eyes knows how to process the vision. Correct. It doesn't go somewhere in the brain and then the brain works and identify this person when next time, oh, this is so and so person whom I met. No, we don't have to. Automatically, as it sees there is a consciousness, we identify. So what is that it identifies? The manas. The eye has got a manas. The ear has got a manas. Do you think when we hear a sound, we know, oh, this is buffalo? Just because we process it and then come back, oh, this is buffalo. Don't have to. It automatically comes. Provided your manas is with you. Correct?
Yeah.
I keep saying most of the time it is not there, it goes somewhere else. So most of the time we wander here and there. See, there is a saying in English where we keep on telling our children, don't learn by heart. Correct or not? I keep saying, learn by heart. Don't learn by heart, but learn by heart. Then, that is correct. So something you do fast, it is wrong. Something you do slow, it is right? So you need to think. We are not thinking. Where the thinking happens, not in the mind. Again confusion. Where is your mind? Mind is not buddhi. Thinking doesn't happen here. Thinking is also there in every cell. Every cell thinks. Otherwise, if there is a cut, who has to think? It has to go there and stitch. Do you think the doctor is stitching and healing? Doctor is only putting it together by stitching. Then there is a gum which comes and then paste it together, and they are all cells. Who is controlling the cell and telling go there and then do this job? The pain. So is pain good or bad? If pain is not there, no wound in your body will get healed. That's a big disease, leprosy. Correct or not? So pain is good?
Pain is very good.
So when there is pain, you should be happy.
Yeah.
If there is no pain, something wrong with you.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah, no pain, no gain. So most of the understanding what we have, I have given some examples. I can give thousands of such examples where we are not aware of. Being aware is the only difference between me and an animal. What is the difference between me and an animal? No animal will give a lecture, no animals will listen. Ahara nidra bhaya maithunani samani chaitani nranam pashunam nanam naranam adigo vishesho nane bihina pashubhi samana. Aharam, we know, right? Waiting for that. And how much you will eat? Not as much as your tummy wants. Not as much as your body wants. Eh? No, if everything is over, then Srinivas ji will come and say, one more Rasagula. Yeah, it's anyway free. Today, why not? Tomorrow you don't get it, right? We eat more. No animals will eat more than what it requires. So the biggest culprit in this world is human being. No, we are not human being, although we are called. Actually, human being is being human. Social being is being social. We are neither being human nor being social. You always think, yeah, I want to eat ice cream. Let this fellow get dropped, then I will go, so I can save some money. And that thought process will keep you busy and then we become more diseased. What is disease? Disease. So it is not a body problem. Disease is a not in easiness is not. I feel hungry. Feeling only is there. Hungry is not there. I feel well. It's only feeling. Everything in this world is feeling. So Mana is a great, you know, the first psychiatrist in the world? Don't quote any Westerners. Do you know Rama, Sita's husband? No? Correct? Rama was psychologically sick after +2. Like every child is. Then he was not even respecting Dasharatha. Dasharatha means he was very rich. He had 10 big cars. That's it. Right? Every rich people will have more number of cars. So he had 10 Rathas. That's why he was called Dasharatha. But his son was not good. So what is the purpose of having lot of rich money and you are not able to maintain your son who is psychologically upset, who doesn't even care father? So he was not even caring father. Immediately he was sent to one of the psychiatrists, and the psychiatrist was great man who wrote a big book, first psychology book in the world, Vasishta, and that book is called Yoga Vasishta. I was lucky to be with some gurus who taught this to me when I was in Delhi. I used to attend morning class and then go to office. By 10 o'clock I am in the office. 6 to 10 I used to be with him. Purne manasi sampurnam jagat sarvam sudhadravaihi upana gudapadasya nanucharma strudaiva bhuvu. Wherever I go I want leather carpet. Is it possible? Very much possible. Put a leather shoe and then walk. Very simple. You want happiness everywhere? Keep happy. That's it. It's you who decides what is in front of you. So mana is more important than body. Food is good. If you think food is good, food is good. My mother taught me in the childhood. If you are too hungry, you don't require any sabji for eating rice, right? I have seen it. One other poetry is in Delhi temple. I used to go for serving food in the lunchtime. Free food was given in one of the temples. Uttaraguru Ayyappan temple. Somebody sponsors it, but you don't come to serve. So I used to go there serving because it's directly opposite to my office. So lunchtime, go and serve food. Because the person doesn't know who has given money. They know who has given food, right? You know how the beggar... and you will say, Annadada Sukhi Bhava. And what they will carry, you know, one bottle of water. As soon as the rice is put in the pallet, they will take and eat without the curry. Because they are so much hungry. You know, the poorest of the poor people will come there. He was talking about the agriculture. You know, wellness index of India in the world. We know a lot of yoga. We teach yoga practices all over the world. You know, wellness index, United Nations. We are much worse than Pakistan, Afghanistan also. 161. You want to know where the poverty index of India? It's 161. We are not very rich. 1% of Indian owns the richest of the richest money, and we are 6th richest in the world. Are you seeing the contradiction? And that is why we call sustainable development. What is sustainable development? What is sustainable? What is development? You have a big house, development, right? Do you know what is psychological development? Social development, personality development. When we hear development word, these words will not come to us, correct? Developed means what? That we have got, oh, city is developed. Then, but these words which are commonly in the advertisement, when we see that personality development, we don't connect them to development. Actual development is physical development. Physical development is not growing, correct?
I'm horizontally developed.
Yeah.
Vertical.
It is not physical development. It is physically being fit. Somebody was teaching how to become fit, fitness. He said, yesterday evening itself I am fully fit. Why should I become morning fit? No, most of the people are fit in the evening. There are only two things which you can make you fit, either spirit or spirituality. No joke. I went to one of the medical colleges. I don't name the medical college because it's in Hyderabad. Somebody came to pick me up. He looks with a big mustache, not white, black. Then when he picked me up from, then on the way I asked him which department you are working. And with a lot of respect only I dealt with him. No, I am a student. But you doesn't look like a student. No, I am 8th year in MBBS. He said, you are not ashamed of telling it? No, 70% of my classmates are with me even now. I went to that medical college to give a lecture. Half of the medical college buildings are incomplete. They're all under development, right?
Students are calling.
Then I asked why you did not come. Then the owner asked me why my students are not completing in 5 years. Because your buildings are not completed. The ambience will make. Correct. Ambience have to be good, right? So we are in a place where we are always adjust. Let it be like that. Correct. Chalta hai. We know the quarter-inch tongue need not get satisfied, but we always satisfy quarter-inch tongue. We don't worry that 36 feet, how does it suffer? So physically, though we know, knowing is different from practicing. We know this is not good, but still we will do it. So one is ahara, nidra. Nidra is also physical. Bhayam, manas, which influences your body totally. Maidhunam is sex. Ahara, nidra, bhaya, maidhunani, samani, chaitani, nranam, pashunam. For animal and human being, both are equal. But today it is more for human being than animals. When that was written long back, probably they were equal. So physically we know how to condition, how to take care, but we don't. I am 60 kilogram for last 30-35 years. No +1, no -1. Don't ask me whether I do Shirshasana. I never did Shirshasana. Only when +1, +2, I think graduation, first year, second year, I learned yoga. All that, including Nauli. 10 meter, take it inside, pull it out, vomit it out, everything I did. But then I found these are not required to become fit. I know what I wanted to do, I can do it. Got it? I have to be fit for my job, correct or not? I need not work like somebody who is working on the field because that's not my job. But you ask him to give a lecture, will he be able to give? No. So I must be able to do what I wanted to do in my life. That is fitness. Don't try to do. I don't know how many of you heard 20 years back when Hegde, who is very famous today, he was not that famous during that time. I remember in which is that place? Manipal. No, he came here in CCMB to give a lecture. We had a conference, Paravidya, Aparavidya. Paravidya, Aparavidya. That was my topic. So he gave on health. What topic I am talking now, the physical. So he tell, most of the people started running, they started collapsing on the road. Because they never ran. You go to doctor, they will say run. Every day, 10 kilometers. They never ran in life. If you run, you will collapse. What you don't do and you keep doing it, that is called Adivyayam. Okay, reference is Hadayoga Pradipika. Hadayoga Pradipika. The reference book is, most of my slokas on health is Hadayoga Pradipika. That is the basic book on yoga, which most of the yoga people, they call themselves as yogis. They don't understand what is yogi. If you want to understand yogi, 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. But they don't even read Bhagavad Gita because every chapter is called yoga, right? Correct or not? So if you want to know yoga, don't go to yogis, don't go to yoga practitioners, don't go to yogi who are teaching yoga with a certificate program. You are a yogi. No certificates for yogis. My guru, I am from Himalayan tradition. Himalayan master Swami Rama. If you have not read that book. Living with the Himalayan masters. His disciple is Swami Vedabharati and I am his disciple. He never taught meditation at all. But he is called a meditation master in the world. But he never taught. You know why? Will I be able to teach you the taste of water?
You have to experience.
You have to experience. Meditation is to be experienced, not to be taught. How can I teach somebody meditation? Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana. Dharana also have to be yourself. Dharana is concentration. How can I make you to concentrate here? Yeah. It is you to decide whether to concentrate or not. I can give, but you should take it. Right? Dharana, then Dhyanam. Dhyanam is individual. How can you have a combined group meditation? See in between the line itself, that's stupidity, right? Don't worry. The biggest man who sells first row 1 lakh, second row 75, third row 50,000 in Hyderabad, when he becomes sick, he goes to, you know which hospital? Swami Rama's Medical College. Find out Swami Rama's Medical College. When I was in a conference there, he was admitted in the next place. And he teaches how to do this magic in the belly. No joke. I'm saying what is. You want hospital records, you can see. You were sick. Don't see that and then start doing. It will not work for you because never you did that in your life. Okay. God has given 2 noses. Don't do this with 1. When you are forcing the air to go inside, the filter is not there. Somebody asked me, can I do pranayama in Hyderabad? I said, don't do because polluted air. When you do, what will go inside is not air. Full pollution. The hair inside your nose is to filter it. When you push it out, what will happen? Then you can put a pressure pump and put, no, that's much better. One nose, one pressure, another nose. See, it's all stupid thing, yeah. And why people still survive? Because they don't do it after some time. They know. Doesn't work. Because you will all succumb to the last disease called undefined diseases. There is a big category in Ayurveda which says category, I can categorize people, but there are some things which you cannot even categorize. That is called undefined diseases. Who develops that? Your lifestyle. More than that, your environment. Nature matters. I am not energetic because of the food what I eat now. Because in my childhood, I ate sufficient good and that is their capacity is there. One of my uncle was an Ayurvedic specialist. So what they do is they make a lot of medicines. At the end of selling all that product, there is some balance there. And that is actually which is stuck under the, you know, the vessel. And that is called kalkam. That is blackish. Every food what you make, under that it will start. And that is the essence, which I ate in my life. And that's the most tastiest thing I ate in my life. And that was free, because anyway nobody can sell it. And I ate it enough. I still believe that's my energy. And second one, Sharira, Manaso, Yoga, Paraspara Manuvrajit. They are related. Third one, so first physical, then emotional, Manas. Third one is intellectual. You have to be intellectually active, because as human being, we had a brain. But the brain is always filled whether you want or not. But how to fill it? Don't think about small problems. Think about big problems. When big problems are there, small problems becomes insignificant. That's the best thing. There is only one solution for keeping your brain to be active with large. That is why all politicians, you can see, they are physically very fit, they have long life. Because they don't think about their family problems. They think about the big problems. What is? Have you seen most of the people, musicians, long life, not because they are doing pranayama in the morning. Their brain is active. My guru, another guru is Nitya Chaitanya. He's a psychological professor in 26 universities at the time of death without any qualification, with no paper. Nitya Chaitanya Yati. He keeps saying, you take up large projects in your life where you cannot finish in this life. God will extend your life. Now, if it is useful for somebody else, the same thing Vivekananda told, he retold that. That's the only thing. Vivekananda told in a pitch, your aim should be much higher so that the whole universal force will come and work. Don't ask these young children. They will quote only Paulo Coelho or Abdul Kalam. Only two people who they read. No, it is from Vivekananda. Okay, the man who has practiced yoga, added Raja Yoga, is Vivekananda. So, Bua, one person. Second person was my guru, Swami Rama. Third, Vivekananda. All these people went to America to popularize yoga. And during that time, lot of people in America was with opium. Right? They are all not spiritual, spirit. But then there is a beautiful movie, Chapakwe, 1958. I'm a movie lover, so I keep looking at how movie. And there is one Swamiji from Tamil Nadu also acted in that movie. That talks about how spirituality influenced America. And they have high happiness index not because they practice yoga. They practice yoga 5 minutes. Then they practice gymnastics another 20 minutes. They also run. They also walk. I have seen, when I went to America, I have seen Indians also, they run 20 kilometers every day. Not because they can run in their house with missions. No. When you are running in the nature, you are knowing the world around. Because you have to go out, right? You understood? Not that you can take breathing practice and then go to a place where it is not there. Then take a deep breath, that's good enough. It changes. So, brain has to be filled, understand every science of how it works and how it is to be filled. Lot of great scientists, great doctors, great politicians, great musicians, all they keep their brain very active. We are not using our brain. That's one of the biggest problems. How to keep your brain active? It's like a rubber band. You keep on using it, the elasticity remains. If you don't use it, after some time you touch it, it will break. So your brain has to be more active. Keep on learning. That's why in childhood, lot of exercise, and that is not independent of your physique. That's why in childhood we do. I did lot of mistakes in my childhood. No mathematics, no physics, no spelling. Everything was wrong. So I got lot of punishment. What is the punishment? Hold your left ear with the right finger and right with the left finger. Cross your legs and then this elbow has to touch the ground.
Beyond super great.
But instead of that, when you go to Ganesha temple, like this, I keep asking, are you pregnant or what? Because exception is only for pregnant women. This is what our system was. And once you do this, your brain will become very active.
Super great.
Super brain. Yeah, but try this, no. Don't try this at this age. Why not forget about us? Yeah, next generation. Do this exercise, that's good enough. I remember when I gave this lecture, not me. One of my guru is Brahmasri KPC Anujan Patadripad, who taught me this. So when he came to Ballaram, there was a temple in which he gave a lecture and my son was sitting there. So he didn't ask me to do it, but he asked, Yadhukrishnan, come and do it on the stage. If he could not have done, then I am a foolish fellow, right? Because I am not even teaching my own son. He did it very super. He said, yeah, good. So I am not able to do it, doesn't matter. I don't have to do it, but our children should do it. That's the best gift what we can give. And the best exercise in the world is that. Why? Your brain will become active. That's why when you are not able to good studies, your brain neurons are not working. And most of the learning happens in childhood. Up to 6 years, 6,000. Up to 12 years, maybe 12,000. 18 years, maybe 20,000. Words you can learn, then the rest of the words you can learn. Because you are like a buffering in the, what we do is we allocate first, right? For the parameter before the program. Then only the parameter can be replaced. So we do allocation. So it's like a declaration. You have to declare it. Yeah, it has to work. But we are not doing it. So brain has to be active. Physical, emotional, intellectual, social. As social you are, your lifespan will increase. You are not social because by default we are all social. But there is a but. You know what is that but, right? Let him come and speak to me, then why should I go to him? So we are not social. So what do I do is generally I socialize with children because they are easy to socialize. The best thing is to socialize with the children. As much time as you can. So socially active, physically, emotionally, intellectually. And the last one is spiritual. So spiritually you have to be active. What is spiritual? Nobody can tell. Don't mix it with religion. It's not at all religious.
Connected with the larger.
That's the consciousness of the cell. You can have the consciousness of the whole universe. Yada pinde tada brahmande. You understand there is a Brahmandam which is controlling us, and same Brahmandam is in each one of my cell. That understanding will tell that there is no difference between me and you. I do not exist because the cell doesn't exist in me for more years, and in between the cell there is a gap, and that gap is what is binding us together. Therefore gap is more important than the cell. Yeah, and that is space. Gum, that is space. So I am from Gum department, space department. Gum is called space. So what is your life? Inside there has to be gum. What is that gum? Add su to that, it becomes sukham. Add du to that, it becomes dukham. So you have space in you. How do you want to fill it? Do you want to fill it with su or du? Everybody wants sukham. Correct? Happiness. But how that happiness? Once you get into that, that continuously you can do it. You cannot do it continuously. But at least will you have some time in your life where you can have it. Then you are in, okay, close to blissfulness. But living blissfully is easier. But dying blissfully is more difficult. So if you ask the old people, elderly people, you ask them what you want. I want a peaceful death. So somebody came, old age home, they wanted a lecture. What topic? I said, art of death, not art of life. Because Bhagavan Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, Andakale cha manasa smare. Last moment you should think about me. Most cunniest person is Krishna. Each line you think twice, then you will understand there is something inside you. You know what is it? Do you know when is your last moment? No, no. So last moment you think means what? Always you think about it. He's the best marketing person. So he marketed him very well. He is one of the best. Between the lines you should know. Andakale cha manasa smare. If you do that, then I will take care of it. Correct? So physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual. That is what is life. But for us common, L-I-F-E, live in full enjoyment. That's my expansion. Google and find out. No, for students and all the human being who have brain is working still and you think still you have some more time in life. Still you have some more time in life. Then Mahatma Gandhi told once, live as if you are going to die next moment. But learn as if you are going to live longer. Correct? Because every day you learn, your expectation to live longer and longer will improve. PhD doesn't matter, permanent head damage. I got an MA, Master of Atnana, useless. All that doesn't work. What is required is you must know what is life. What is life? Live in full enjoyment. What is life? Learn in full enjoyment. Learning is an investment for future earning. The more you learn today, tomorrow you can earn. Earning is not a problem. L-E-A-R-N. L you remove. Earning will come. But you cannot remove L, no. Every time you are in L board only, with L board only we are going. So Srinivas ji rightly said, I can answer all questions because we are Indians. And our mother tongue has got a common alphabet. Where do we, to listen to lecture, it's very simple. First alphabet is good enough. Second alphabet is good enough to sit here and give talk. You know which is second alphabet? You ask any question. So that's why he knows how to. Right? So it's not that we know answers, but we can find answers. So always I am looking for questions where I cannot answer, so that I can find answers. That gives me more and more learning. So every day I am learning. So today morning he gave lecture. So tomorrow I have got a topic called discovery. I am going to fill all that with what he spoke today. I don't know what I am going to speak tomorrow, because that's going to be a Philippines, lead Philippines. How to lead Philippines in discovery and education. So I am going to tell what agriculture can become discovery agriculture. United Nations is actually fooling people. If India has politics, your bloc has politics, United Nations have biggest politics, correct? And they are giving policies to all the governments. All WHO is, see, all these diseases are being sold. Hegde keeps saying, how many of you are diseased? And if you say no disease, go and do a checkup, you will become diseased tomorrow. That's it. As simple as that. Yeah. You are all go to ICU, then nobody will see you after that. That's it. That's the end of it, ICU. Correct? I can go on and on, but I don't want.
And he always says that there is no There is no cutoff like normal values like 122.
No, it's all stupid. Mahatma Gandhi had 210 by 120. But still I take my pressure tablet because my hereditary it is there. And tomorrow if I become paralytic, my wife will keep scolding. I told you that time itself. That will be more painful than... Correct. Correct or not? But that time we need somebody's help. Today I don't require help. So you have to listen to somebody. I wrote a poetry which says, Philos, Eros, Agape. The love has got 3 different styles. One is Philos. Philos is blind love. Eros is a... No, if you go somewhere, definitely Srinivas ji will ask me, where is your wife? Why you are not brought? Correct. And there is an agape. Without them, we cannot go anywhere. Because we need a help, right? We don't know when we will collapse. So we are all waiting for that agape in life. All of us will have to go through that. That's 100% true. Yeah. Ask.
Yeah, I just wanted to add what you said.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of it. A couple of things which really you elaborated. One is each cell in the organism is intelligent, which is very true. Because I am a botany student, I know how a tree manages. There is no brain for the tree, there is no nervous system.
No, there is brain for the tree.
If you take out a single cell, it becomes another tree.
Yes.
Biotechnology, a lot of things are happening. And how it recognizes the seasons, and how it never falls on the calendar, and all these, every cell is important. And even human being also, you see the evolution. Without every cell being intelligent, evolution would not have happened because it is encompassing physical and consciousness and everything. That is one point I want.
Vriksha Ayurveda, which talks about the directions. Which direction the... Assume that you have got a plant in which you have to graft this branch. Don't cut this and graft with another branch which is in a different direction. Graft it only here, it will grow faster. Because once you change the direction,
Directional,
right? Yada diksthan praropayat. Yada diksthan praropayat. Your drafting has to be in whichever direction it is growing. Vriksha Ayurveda was very strong. Yeah.
second point is regarding we discussed about we all can very easily learn how to study, how to get a job, how to progress in our life. But the tougher question is, what do you do after the retirement? Where do you die? And where do you settle? And how do you really take that later part of the life into a real good conclusion? Early days when I read Mahabharata in detail, there is something like Bhishma. Actually, he wanted one vara, which is Ishta Maranam. I mean, I should die the way I want and I should die the day I want. That's what Bhishma. I could not fathom that. Why is this? He is asking a vara not about life but about the death. But when he was really on the Apashanya and he was choosing for that moment to die and all that. And now when we are also struggling, you know, what next and how do we really conclude our life? That is the biggest thing one should really acclimatize with and compromise and grow.
I keep, because I learned management, we have got a Maslow's theory, which says physical. See, when physically we are happy, every child is happy. But next one becomes emotional, the teenage problems, emotional problems, you know. Then you have got intellectual, then the social. The last is self-actualization is spiritual. So I have draw a parallel with the Maslow's principle and then talk about this same lecture if I am talking in some management college, that's how I see. So it's really true, that's it. And don't settle. Settle comes only when you have weight. Keep floating. See, I took my volunteer retirement exactly after 20 years. I took my retirement. I was in PM's office. We had somebody who was a driver. He will open the door. I don't have to do anything. All these are useless sometimes. Right? We have to go to the ground. Immediately after retirement, I went to one of the villages in Kerala that did a CSR program. I took 90 children, 45 girls and 45 boys from the worst children in the village. Still recording it. Those children, some of them are still with me. That's what the parents will say they will not pass 10th class. The teachers will say they will not pass 10th class. I said, give it. 13 months I taught to them. Most of them are postgraduates. They got into abroad for PhD. They got good jobs. So nobody is useless. They are useless. So if I keep saying, you give me the worst student and then allow, I will prove that they can be good. Biggest example is Dr. TPS. I was thrown out of a school being the worst student. And I said, no, I will show. And the same school I went as a chief guest for distributing prizes for best scholars. So learning is not possible, is not correct. What we are not teaching is, we are teaching different subjects. We are not teaching how to cycle, but we are teaching how to cycle in this road. How to cycle in this road. So if the road is changed, they don't know how to cycle. Correct. So what is required is, teach them how to ride, how to sim. I conduct camps in my hometown. My house is the oldest house, nearly 200-year-old house. We were the landlords. We had more than 5 acres of land. Nothing is there now, don't worry. Not even 10 cents. Everything is going to government. There, I have got an old house, even today it's there. So 2013 to 18, 5 years, nearly 500 children from different parts of the world came and stayed with me. So what do I teach them? Life. What do I teach them is life, that's it, nothing else. We do a lot of things, lot of games, and no camp is equivalent to the earlier one. Because many people repeat it. It should not be boring, right? So I want to make it every time creative. Otherwise it's boring for me. 20 programs, same thing. What is that fun? No. I tell every time you have to be creative. So being creative is what is life. And but we don't. Most of the teaching is not creative. We will tell them, as he was telling 70%. No. Any engineering subject, any subject which we learn, 90% is useless. KL University, my last tenure was as a mathematics professor teaching BBA, MBA up to last December. What did I taught to them? Campus to corporate. That was one paper. And most of them don't know anything. What they don't know? 6th class mathematics. They are BBA, MBA students, but what do they ask? Logic reasoning, analytical skill, data analysis, communication skill. Don't think communication skill is blah 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 English. How to connect to somebody and hook to somebody is communication skill. You understood? If I can talk to some unknown person, I have got good communication. I don't know Hindi when I went to Delhi, but I used to give a lot of talk in temples in Hindi. I asked, wow. Few translators were in the beginning. Then I got, this person is not translating, he is manipulating actually in Islam style. Then after some time I said, Band karo, abhi mujhe pata hai. Correct. Every language is same. Only thing you must know how to learn the trick of learning. Correct. Yeah, he was asking. Yeah.
Where do you see, society itself evolving going forward? Because things that we see that kids are learning more application-based knowledge than the basic sciences, and it's part of the game itself because since the way technology is growing, you don't need to really learn basic laws of the physics also, but you start on learning more AI-based things. You are seeing kids being put to advanced knowledge at much earlier at much earlier age. Where do you see this society evolving in the future?
See, you wanted to become a...
Kids even able to write properly also because they're using computers.
No, why do you worry about students? I had 25 headmisters of some headmisters. Most of them are headmasters, no? Earlier, now headmisters only. Most of them, 25 of them, I asked them for elocution, you give a topic. Write and put a chit there in the box. When I picked up 17 of them, have written education, in which 8 of them spelling mistake in education itself. Because you don't have to know. Because our education system, what made us, I remember when I go to my village, somebody comes and says, we are classmates. I was so happy to talk to him. When my brother comes, who is 7 years, 4.5, 5 years elder than me, he comes, the same fellow says, I am your classmate. Because earlier, from grade 1 to grade 7, they will fail many times. But today, nobody is failing. Failing is more difficult. Passing is very simple. I was a professor in an engineering college here. I saw somebody was writing English so fantastic. Yeah, I was very curious to know. I know him, he is not a good student. So somebody has to write Rama, C.V. Raman. He wrote Rama was a bad boy, he never attended. He was writing so many things on that. I was eager. I took the hall ticket number to check how much mark he got when the result came. 67 marks. So without knowing C.V. Raman also, you can become... So it is not education system is bad. New education policy is the most stupid thing recently happened in government. It is not going to get implemented. Take it from me. I told 100 places when I was called for new education. I was director for academic staff college. Teaching higher education teachers in UGC was my job for 2 years. So many colleges know me. They all call me because government says you have to make this many lectures, and for them there is a money given. All that is there in the. So everybody conducts classes. I kept talking about new education policy, and at the end many people say all the features of new education policy, Dr. TPS. I said, I will tell you nothing I told about new education policy. It is only Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan's old 1947 education policy I spoke here. Because there is no difference between both. It's one and the same. Because university, different subject has to be part of the university. Now new education policy also says same. But in between we went to different routes. That's all the difference. So education is not the problem of commission. Like it is only some few people who are ready. Correct? If I can make a difference, and you don't have to become, everybody need not become BTech. Do we need that many BTechs is a big question. We don't require. So we want only very few. And that many people are only passing. Don't worry. Out of 100, 4% is only pass. And only 2% is going to core engineering. I remember I went to NIT Hamirpur for a tech fest. They have automobile and mechanical. I said, how many of you have motorbikes? Many people. I said, how many of you are dare enough to come and then put it on the stage and open it up? We cannot. We are mechanical engineers, but you don't know how to open it. During Telangana strike, a lot of engineering colleges had strike. So many students used to come to me. So if an electrical engineer comes, I give a screwdriver and open the switch box. And we never opened. We are electrical engineers. They never opened the switch box. I open it and show them. So skill is not there. Though we call it as professional degree, it is never a otherwise why Infosys have to run a campus there and then they are teaching 6th class, 7th class maths and physics and English. What is happening is that only, right? They employ, instead of 3,000 people, they employ 10,000 people. And they run the program for 6 months, conduct exam. And what is the syllabus? 6th, 7th, 8th class maths and English. And they fail. Ask them to repeat another 6 months, another 6 months. 1.5 years if they are failing, they will throw them out. If they pass that, they will be sent to America. And for one man's job, 10 people will be there. That's it. That's how business is running. So business is different, life is different. So Bharatiya Shastram talk about education 2 types. One is Savidya and Avidya. What is Avidya? I need to get food for which I need a job. That is Avidya. What is Avidya? How to deal with the people, how to live in this world. The question what he asked, how do I make my life happy without settling? Keep floating. How do you float in this world? That's more important.
So now there is a tussle between this learning and earning.
Yeah, that is there. So most of the people, see, if you look at people who get job in Bangalore, there are many. But who quits job are much more. Correct or correct? So most of the people quit job because they are not happy. No? What do? They start samosa shop, they start a tea shop, so many things. They are much happier. So you need to change your pattern. If we don't have to change, things will change after some time. Yeah.
So generally they say 10 marks Switzerland is the most
Happiest, yeah.
But India had so many epics, Vedas, Shastras, which other countries don't have. They
Yeah.
don't know. But even if we know why are we like this, so much crime.
See, that is because we have not understood. We understood Rama, we understood Sita. We did not. What is Ramayana says? You tell me one word.
Listen to father.
Eh?
Listen to his father.
That's all very minor. After some
The
time,
principles to follow it.
no. What is
He's a-
Ramayana? Who says?
He is an example for every human being how.
Don't worry. Next Janma you can marry many. Ramayana also says that. I have got a poetry in which arrow comes from shadow. From an arrow you throw an arrow in a shade. Next Janma somebody will throw an arrow on you from shade. You don't Ekapatni Vradam. Next Janma you can have many. you disturb your younger brother Lakshmana, next Janma, Balarama will come as elder brothers, keep disturbing. So, I learned all this. Actually, there is a dharma in Rama, which is non-violence. I have heard only one person who gave Ramayana interpretation specific, that is Mahatma Gandhi. And he made it practically in his life. And that is non-violence. Because Ramayana starts with which sloka, you tell me. Ramayana starts with which sloka?
The one which is about to say about two birds.
Ah, that is where it started. So Ramayana essence is Ma Nishada. Don't be sad. So don't tell, but how many people will say? See, the essence of Ramayana is not Rama, Sita, Ekapatni and all that. All that is not. Don't be cruel. Don't see somebody's sadness. And what you should have is inside Daya. And if that compassion is there inside you, if you understood that, we understood Ramayana, but we did not understand the essence of Ramayana, which made a Katala. You know who is Katala, right? Katala is hunter. Hunter into a saint. Why? Because he saw. And that change is what made him to write that. What is Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita is not first chapter. It is not second chapter. Ashocyan anyashochastum. Bhagavad Gita starts in second chapter, 11th sloka only. Ashocya. Don't be sad. You know where Bhagavad Gita ends? 18th chapter, 66th sloka. 78 is there, but they are only who to read, how to read, when to read, why to read. But 66th sloka, Mahshucha, don't be sad. So there is only two epics, don't be sad. But we did not understand. If you understood that, then our happiness index would have been highest. But how many people who chant this, who every child, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana means horrible because they were asked to by heart it and chant without knowing the meaning. No. Correct or not? I taught third time, I am finishing. Tomorrow my Bhagavad Gita class is there at 7:30. Every Sunday, 7:30 Bhagavad Gita, United Nations NGO is sponsoring. Not sponsoring, they are hosting it from New York. Correct? We have got people who learn. How many people are there? Different religious people are there. Mongolia, Argentina, Brazil, they all attend. Indian people, we know already, na? It's that all blind man had a blind wife. Correct? Blind man had a blind wife. Now, when husband is blind, what the wife should do? Open the eyes. Instead of that, what she did? What a stupid lady in the world, yeah? And if both are stupid like this, definitely 100 children will be there. And you don't know your children where they will go and make company. They made company with whom? Shakuni. Shakuni is from which place? Where is Kandahar? So what Mahabharata says? Don't have company with the Afghanistan people. That's it. If your children have company with Afghanistan people, hopeless. Even if they take birth in your own family, they were taught by same professor. Teaching cannot change people. Biggest lesson in Mahabharata is teaching cannot change people. Company only can make people different. Correct? Otherwise, Dharmaputra or Karna would have been good. But Karna did not do good. They studied. Did not study also will not make a difference. Karna is one of the biggest culprit, changing certificate and making some SC/ST certificate and joining some reservation counter. All that OBC, ST and all what we did today. But all are there. Krishna was one of the first converted fellow. Lalu Prasad Yadav's great grandfather. He was also in Buffalo cow case. Krishna was also in cow case. One he took birth in jail, the other fellow is going to die in jail. That's only the difference. So whether you are a Yadava or Kshatriya, doesn't matter. It all matters. You can convert. So first thing what Mahabharata says is get converted. Ramayana says get converted. But conversion should be not for any benefit. Getting into higher levels. That higher level is from a hunter to a spiritual. So wherever you take birth, background doesn't matter. Learn something new. Just because somebody is doing some stupid things, don't do it today. Ask questions. That is curiosity. Quest. That is missing in today's education. Everybody asks to learn. Question is given by teacher, answer is also given by teacher. Actually, it should not be. Question should be given by students. Eh?
Then no professor will be there.
No, they will tell, I'll just come, then they will never come. See, I used to teach many subjects. I was in engineering college. I taught environment science. I keep telling them, all PowerPoint is there in my blog. You can see that. You ask questions looking at the PowerPoint, come and ask me questions, and then I will explain. See, why should I read the same textbook, yeah? It's available, right? I never teach in my classroom the textbook, beyond the textbook. Ask any question, that's my class.
Sir, you were in the PM.
No, sir. Sir is over 75 years back. When Britishers started calling sir, don't call sir me. I would have loved to get Dr. C.V. Raman became Sir C.V. Raman. Sir Isaac Newton. Sir T.P. Shashikumar would have been very great. But that is not there. And don't call Shashikumar sir. No. Dr. TPS, that's good enough. Temperature, pressure, second. Top police service. Teachers, parents and students. Yeah, Dr. TPS here.
Dr. TPS. So when you were in the PMO office, there must have been so many things that you have seen at that level, which you may have wanted to change, or which many of us are also, in a dilemma. If we change ourselves, if we also learn and learn in full enjoyment, can we make a difference at that level in our own role?
See, every government system works in a very, very different style. Very specifically, assume that Chandrababu Naidu made a lot of differences. What happened to him after the election? He lost. Correct or not? Manmohan Singh made a lot of differences. He was a person who used to be in file 20 hours per day. You can see my website drtps-shiksha.in, in which you will see Prime Minister Manmohan Singh holding my hand. And we are talking. Every month we used to have dinner, but I attended only one in my life. Because all these are unnecessary waste of time. So he has something to talk to me. I have something to talk to him for 20 minutes. Do you think we speak about normal things? We speak. But he must have spoken to hundreds and thousands of people. He is a person who can take messages to different people. The global warming seminar, the carbon footprint, who made the voice? India is polluting. Very good. You know, Manmohan Singh asked, India's pollution should not be counted by the quantity of pollution divided by the number of people. And per head pollution, you see the pollution in America per head. Who is polluting more? You understood? That is why all the developed nations said, oh, this man is very difficult economics man. We cannot argue with him. So the whole world will go against making a different government who will become viable. So don't think Indian politics is in the hand of Indian politicians. It is not Indian people. It's all the whole world runs behind politics. Everywhere it is like that. Everywhere it is like that. Otherwise, can you imagine African country with so much of natural abundance? Everything is there. The richest in world part of this globe is Africa. But you see the sufferings. I talked to Namibian people. Last Saturday we had a discussion with the Namibian group. Before that we had Tanzania. I keep dialoguing with them to understand how sustainable development is working in the world. They are all crying. We have at least food. They don't even have food. I told them the book which he has given me, I showed them and then said, this is very good for you. They couldn't understand what is that food. Next day they got a message. That is millet. We are eating that only throughout the day, evening, after, every day. Because nothing else is available for them. Because there is no water there. So the whole world has got a different politics. Global warming is one of the biggest politics. They don't want. What is the change which we happened? We changed all the normal bulb to CFL. Instead of 1, we put a 10. Because light is not sufficient for us. Every fellow on the road, we will have to do the checking. Every fellow gets it. If KSRTC, APSRTC and TSRTC can get it, we can also get certificate, right? What is the change happened in this world? Nothing happened. We are only making it a fun. No, I don't think. We have to decide that, next generation, probably the question what many people asked here, we need a next generation to be happier. What is that we can contribute? It's essential. This is a great event because this is a great day where don't celebrate soil day, environment. It's all fine to celebrate. but they don't understand the essence of it to know what is nature. Nature is not environment. Sustainability is a worst word. All that what we are polluting is not good. I don't know how many of you have seen Seaspiracy. There is a beautiful movie, Seaspiracy. And another movie is Cowspiracy.
What is that?
Seaspiracy, you know, sea. Conspiracy we know. Seaspiracy.
Okay.
Same man made a movie called the Seaspiracy and Cowspiracy. He went and interviewed a lot of people in United Nations. Why you are not concerned about ocean? Because it is 70%, 80% of the whole globe, which is controlling the ecology of the world, not this. Ecology is not controlled by these people who are staying in Hyderabad. No, it is only local city warming that will happen, and we are not worried about it. They are not worried about what happens in the sea. You know, to catch one fish, how many fishes are being died, and where do they throw? They throw them there only. The biggest pollution is in the sea. That's the movie. I'm not saying it. All of you must see. Who is slightly concerned about environment, look at these movies. It will explain you. The great global warming swindle. You know what is swindle means? Swindle means wrong story. Right? Swindle. Wrong story. Seaspiracy, Cowspiracy. Look at it. Then you will realize, oh, we are all being fooled every day by the environment. The environment need not be protected. Nature need to be protected. Environment is different from nature. Being with the nature, that is more important. We have a beautiful nature in India. We are not realizing it. That is essential. Yeah.
Yeah, nowadays we are getting the what do you call that messages that in our history books Akbar was highlighted, Babur was highlighted, whereas our Purushottam, the king, is not everything. See, is it going to change anything?
I will tell you,
Future
suppose-
students of the thing, why this?
Okay. Suppose you say Taj Mahal was great. Yeah. I also can make a Taj Mahal, but I don't have Mumtaz with me. Okay, I got a Mumtaz. Then the next question, Mumtaz is not dying. Why do we learn all these whether great Akbar was there? How does it matter to me? I think we are unnecessary. It is not that I don't have interest in Indian heritage. I don't have, I have a lot of interest in Purana, Itihasa, Indian heritage. I know what, see, what is the point in saying the first flight was made by who? No, not right or wrong. It is made by Dalapate. There is a movie called Viman. Yeah, Dalpate. We call it Dalapate. When?
98. 5 years before Albert Wright and
1898. 1903. Wrong brothers invented it. See, all these are story. How does it matter to me? See, when we chant morning mantra, we have science inside that. I can also speak on heritage. I did it 20-25 years back. Go to different schools and say, Indian heritage is great. At the end, they will ask, so what? So what? Understood? Yojananam sahasre dvesha dvesha yojane egena nimishardena kramamanamustude. In this loka, there is velocity of light. So what? Can I write this in the book today to get mark? No. I have to write brothers only. Otherwise, mark will not come. So what is the point in knowing when world does not recognize my knowledge? So what we require is not that. Understand, as Ramayana we learned, what is Ramayana is to be understood then.
Or the story.
Than the story. What is that who made that storyteller to write it? If I understand that, I will also become a writer tomorrow. See, everybody is seeing small petal of the grass on the top. There is a beautiful, the dewdrop which will reflect the sun, and then somebody can make a poetry, right? We are seeing big waterfall. Poetry is not coming. What to do now? See, that ability will come only when you are with a poet.
God of small things.
Yeah?
God of small things.
Yeah, you should have that poetry inside you. Why we see, there is a beautiful poet in, I just now I remember. There is a beautiful poetry, Edasheri, who says, going to school is the title of the poetry. It's in Malayalam, so there is no poetry. young child at the age of 5. We all went to school only at 5, not at 3. Okay, there was no L kilogram, U kilogram, U kilogram, and all that. So they're all suffering. But okay, so when we were going, that small child is going. The father is telling. The father is the poet. Yes, my young child, you are going to school. So say tata bye bye to the bird who is waiting for your tata bye bye, because so far your company was only birds, right? And your words only can be understood by words. My words, kids' words only will be understood by animals and birds. You speak to them and then say you are going. You know why? Because when you come back, you will forget that. When you come back after education, what is education? Not with being the nature is what is education today. So development is education. We want everybody to get educated so that you don't have to go back to your village. Roots are not. Even I am not going to my own roots village. But at least I made a facility there so that I will visit sometime. I will stay there sometime. I will retain it. Otherwise, generally what will happen? I have got 3 brothers, 3 sisters. Everybody you have to cut it into pieces and then distribute it to different places. You get money, you become happy, right? I made it a point until my death, I am not going to make it to partition, at least letter there. And my house name is Nanam. You know what is Nanam, right? What is Nanam? Nanam is knowledge, right? No, I did not name it because of that. My mother is Janaki, father is Narayan. Janaki, Narayan, mentoring. That short form is Nanam. So look at Nanam. Then you will see what I do in that camp. So I was asking Srinivas, we should have such camps. Make children to learn different things. What is that? Is life learning camps. What do I teach? Learn to learn. I don't teach maths, physics, chemistry. Learn to learn. So many people will come. They will ask, I don't know mathematics. Google Meet. Maths is taught. Environment science, Google Meet. English, Google Meet. Whichever, whatever you want. How to read newspaper, I will teach. Because I have students who are preparing for civil service. I have a book on civil service prelims and so how to teach them how to read newspaper, how to collect general knowledge, how to acquire knowledge and keep it so that you can write well in the exam. 30 points to students, 20 points to parents and teachers. How to make your children to learn for exams and do well also we will teach. So that's my life. Good enough?
Yes.
So you can see Dr. TPS, contact me anytime, anything you can ask me. Most of the time I am free, I don't have any job.
Dr. TPS,
Yeah.
I think you need to go to the villages to make the cooperative farming in full bloom.
Yes.
Because you have the ability.
Yeah, you are the right person.
You are the right person. I'm
You know that.
not discussing with the other gentleman.
Yes, yes. No children is speaking. See?
No, I want you to collaborate
Yes.
because we can do wonders. Because people like you can make a difference.
We have great youth leaders here.
No,
Where are our youth leaders?
we work together. We work together. But you lead them. Because there is spirit.
We can energize them.
Everybody needs
Yeah,
a good
that is what is required.
Yesterday somebody was talking to me from Rajasthan. So he was telling, I was sharing that today I am here. So I told him, we need to make at least a few volunteers in each district so that they will make a thing happen in India. That's one of my dream. Probably in 2002 I wrote a blog. My idea is to create volunteers in each district so they run the show. Right. We need them in politics. We need them in judiciary. We need them in administration. We need them in education. We need them in society. That's what it is.
Please focus on that.
Inshallah. If God wishes,
That is a dangerous word.
everything is good. Why not?
సార్ మనం ప్లేట్స్ తీసుకొని మాట్లాడుతూ ఉండొచ్చు.
Yeah? No, this time is not enough.
Thank you, Dr. Shashi Kumar Garu.
Thank you. I must thank all of you for without Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh.
You know, we have the whole India here.
Yeah?
It's all feeling.
Yeah, it's all.
You only told.
I would ask Nisha Garu to thank for the session.
We totally forgot Madhya Pradesh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So thank you so much, Dr. TPS. I hope I'm telling it right. No sir and all. So when I first we thought when we saw you for the session, I thought it will be a lot
Boring.
of. Okay, you can say that. A little serious session. I never expected such a humor-filled, and still you conveyed, and many of the things we know, but we need some way it resonates. With some people we can relate and connect better. And thank you, sir, because you were the medium. And
You are not relating him for that.
So we really hope you come back for many such sections, and together, the larger the better, and the same spirit and the same thinking. You will take it forward. Thank you so much for the session again today. Thank you, sir.
Pranams and namaskaram to all of you.
So we'll break for lunch now. The lunch is ready. Post lunch, we have some fun activities for the kids as well as our members today. So we have tug of war, some
No problem. Anyway, that's done its job.
bullock cart rides for the kids.
It has done its job. Now you don't record.
Pluck vegetables, they can harvest vegetables and set up a stall, and they'll be
Thank you so much,
the
sir.
one selling
It's a nice session, sir.
to all the members. So we have some fun.
మేడం కూడా ఒకసారి డయాస్ మీద
The members are going to